and we will start from the top and work our way through. Wow, guys, nice card to start with. The Star, Major Arcana. She's welcoming you into May with a great deal of protection and reserve, especially from your spiritual side and from support and network people, energies, angels and guides that are around you. When this card turns up, there's a benevolence attached to everything. So this is a good time for health improvements, for career, for money improvements, for good luck to come in, for opportunities of positivity in every area of your life. There's also a time to focus on balance and rehydration and diet as well. So think about all of those different perspectives of the card, but it's a great one to start with. Second card, the Three of Cups. This card has been out a lot. Actually, they all seem to be duplicating themselves quite a lot for the readings this month. I think if any of you look at your rising sign as well, you might find that the messages are quite similar, or the cards are quite similar. The Three of Cups talks to us about the sisterhood in life and friendships and nurturing, good fun, great times, parties, social events. So some of you could well be attending happy functions where, music and laughter and dancing is being held. There's also a degree of a sexual attraction or chemistry here. So for some of you, this could be new people coming into your life, either as great friends or a romantic partner. Oftentimes it is three women grouped together, and it can be a blonde, a dark-haired, and a sort of a brunette. So they can either be your friends or some group of people at work, or just a group that forms that is somehow going to be doing something within the month of May that you're involved in. So a good, happy, positive card. The Nine of Pentacles. She exudes luxuriousness. She exudes all the finer things in life, with the peacock or pheasant on her shoulder, that beautiful necklace of gold medallions, the grapes, the colour of her robes. She is about financial harmony, happiness, understanding, knowledge, success. She also is very there's a word I'm trying to think of, sensuous, I guess. She's sensuous, warm and flowing. So this could be someone around you who, again, you might be attracted to, or who you are mixing and mingling with in the month of May. She could be a potential employer or employee as well. It generally bodes well for your finances and also for your general health. You're getting a lot of positivity here for health issues, I think, as May is rolling in. So if some of you have had a lot of health issues in the past, some of these might have come to an end cycle, or you are overcoming them, or you are handling them and they're being managed really well, so that you have a general overall better feeling with health. And yet another one. So another Major Arcana, the Strength card. This is again about health, physicality, feeling confident in particular. So if you've had your self-confidence knocked back in the past for whatever reasons, whether they were personal or more social oriented, this is a time where you will be able to reconnect with your strength in your body, especially at the solar plexus and the sacral chakra areas. And you can do that by wearing colours like that, eating foods that are those colours, and strengthening those parts of the body. She also talks about the fact that you have the ability to retain the upper hand in situations around you if you use diplomacy and if you use your intelligence as opposed to emotions out of control. So Scorpio, you do have the power to do that, even though you will often utilise your emotions to a great degree. Employ some logic and some steely determination in any area of your life that requires a domination effect. Whether this is your health or even at work, if you need to be more stringent or stronger in your directions with people, co-workers or employers, whether it's in personal relationships and you need to take the upper hand there, or even as a parent with children, if you've got children who need to be brought into line for some reason, or even in your neighbourhood or your community groups that you've joined. It's like taking the upper hand. And again, you can do this with your personal health, because it definitely is showing a positivity here for May with your health. The Two of Swords is about options and choices, and often again we look at the moon up here, so this could be around the new moon period in May, where you are provided with two choices of sorts and you're having difficulty possibly thinking about which way to go. So there's a degree of A or B, you know, one or two, he or she, this job or that job. Do I tell this person this, or do I leave it alone? So you have to go within to find the answers here, and you have to do a little bit of soul searching. You have the answer, you just have to seek it and listen to yourself. Be in tune with your gut instincts as well, which is also very much about this card. So listen to clairvoyance, psychic messages, dreams, and synchronicities as well for the month. The Four of Cups, it's like an offer could be coming to you for something. Again, I'm thinking jobs or something, and you feel ambivalent about it. It's almost like you don't think it's a good enough offer. They haven't given you enough money, or it's not quite the job you wanted, or it's not, you know, just for some reason you're not attracted to it. But the message with this card too is look at this offer closely, or more closely than you think you want to, because there's some hidden opportunity there. Now this can also be around relationships and love. Also the other flip side of this card is the message here that the grass isn't always greener on the other side. So if there's a change that you're thinking of making and you're not really sure if you need to, which could very well be related back to this card here, the Two of Swords, think carefully about it, because the grass isn't always greener on the other side. There are often hidden potholes and hidden agendas going on. The Two of Wands often talks to us about your career. Some of you definitely are thinking about career choices. So you've had a couple of twos in this reading, and they are about balance and making sure you're doing things the right way. So if it's regards your career, just think a bit harder about it. Take everything into consideration, because it tells us that this guy is looking sort of out that way, but he's forgetting that there is another opportunity and there is more information to take on board as well. So balance everything, fine-tune it, think about it. You are thinking about your future and you're trying to put some steps into place. So do that with balance and take everything into consideration. The World, lovely, another lovely major arcana card. This is about endings of cycles, so some sort of completion and moving on. And we've seen that with your health. So this card often does represent health, and sometimes especially this sort of area of the body. So some of you, it may have been the sacral, which makes sense because you had the Strength card as well. So some of you may have had a problem with either from the sacral area up and through to the solar plexus, either muscle-wise or internal, like stomach, or like colitis, ulcerative colitis, or celiacs, or something to do with the abdomen or your stomach, or even for some of you, especially females, to do with hormonal issues, or your ovaries, or your menstruation. There could have been problems there, and I think they're coming to an end. The cycle is improving. There is a change coming for the positive, for the better. The World card is a great sign of moving forward, having learned a lot of lessons, gained a lot of knowledge, grown as a person, and ready to open new doors. You often take a whole new insight with you that you can pass on to others when the World card comes about. It also suggests overseas travel, sometimes for a long time, like leaving a home country and going to live for a while in a foreign country. You may meet a new person in your life that you are very attracted to. This could become a lifetime partner or a lifetime friend. Often a soulmate is involved when this card turns up. There is also a great deal of sexual chemistry, fertility and attraction and action in this card. The Seven of Wands is about standing your ground and being firm. So if we're talking about your career at all, or to do with relationships, you're getting lots of messages here about your strength, aren't you? Because this is another card about strong, standing your ground and gaining all this strength. Colours, again, matching in this card. So don't give up. If you feel you've been pushing or hounding at something for a long time, it's coming to fruition. You're getting to where you wanted to be. You just have to keep going for a little bit longer. So messages, don't give up. For any of that, whether it was career or friendships or relationships, whatever. The Knight of Cups, which is where we will finish, he is looking into the future. He is usually considered the proposition of some sort of love coming towards you. So for some of you, new relationships are definitely on the door, and possibly new love relationships such as romance. If it's not that, it's new people coming in your life, friends that you will make wonderful friends with. It's a happy, positive card. He also could be a person who, he is yourself. He's your Scorpio energy in particular. So you might find another person like yourself, or this is you opening up and becoming more heart-oriented and feeling more love around you, or more able to love as well. Again, it could be someone else within your circle of friends or colleagues or family who is also there feeling this moment and this type of energy with you, and also supporting you along the way. So really nice, powerful reading again, Scorpio. I do feel that you've got much strength coming in. There's a change for your health as well, and there's a change for your physical body, without doubt. So remember, you're the one who has to set the catalyst in action and take action with these type of energies when they're here. Because if you don't jump on the train, it'll go without you. So last card is this numerology card. Let's see what number is for Scorpio. We will take from the 5th card down. Yeah, I like that. Creativity. And what have we got again? More of the yellow. So it's all about this power with the yellow, the solar plexus again. It's definitely about your bodies, your physical bodies. It's about obtaining strength physically and emotionally, and at the creative field. So if any of you have had blockages and you've been finding you've been stifled in your creative world, this is the time to call upon this energy and open it up and feel the power and the passion, and enable yourself to find that creativity for any particular perspective of your life. Also, the number 3 is going to be very useful for you to focus on for the month. So, connect with your creative side to improve your quality of life and align yourself with Source. You are being encouraged to step out of your practical, logical mind and the seriousness of life, which Scorpios often get really stuck in the seriousness, in order to partake in light-hearted endeavours that are stimulating and fun. Playful, creative expression is important because it raises your vibration, which brings you closer to your dreams. It's a time to immerse yourself in any creative endeavour that lifts your spirits and makes you feel good. It might take the form of playing a musical instrument, or painting, writing, cooking, jewellery making, decorating, photography, landscaping. It doesn't matter as long as it brings you joy. Through playful creative expression, we can heal disharmony in your body and in your life. Bingo, you are really on the cusp of healing a lot of any past negativities that were going on, especially with that physical body.